afternoon, everybody. Dr. Booth, the whole class. What's going on today is that I'm going around different neighborhoods where different ethnicity groups may reside, and different vibes and different cultures. And I'm trying to grasp the overall concept of, does advertising affect society, or does society affect advertising? So me and my frat brother, which is good brother Justin, he's filming this right now, are going around, and then we're going to ask a basis of questions, around 6 questions, not too much, and hopefully that will probe them in a way to answering that overall question of, are they affected by advertising in society? So we're going to go about doing that today, and hopefully it's fun and exciting, and we get some results out of it. So wish me luck.
My name is Jonathan.
Okay.
I'm Bianca.
Okay.
I'm 23.
I'm 29.
43 years old, and I'm a barber.
I work at a restaurant.
Okay.
I'm a teacher. I teach first grade.
What is advertising to you in your personal definition?
It's a way of communicating certain information.
It's knowing your market and making sure that you're sensitive to it and then providing them what they want.
Advertising is something that's basically marketing. It's something to sell your product, sell whatever you're selling.
Alright, how often do you notice advertising, and where do you see it most? Is it TV, internet, or banners?
Right. I don't watch TV. I see it mostly on social media.
Okay.
So if I'm like scrolling on something, there's almost constantly something there that's going to be targeted towards things I've searched in the past.
Okay.
Most of my free time probably spent on the internet. I don't have a TV.
Okay.
And then probably the regular places, right? Like buses,
Billboards, and TV.
Okay. What was the last thing you bought?
Shoes.
Shoes. Okay.
Oh no, this.
Okay. What is that? Is that Starbucks?
Yeah, it's a caramel macchiato.
Oh wow, there it is, Starbucks. And then what kind of shoes? What's your favorite type of brand of shoe?
I don't have a particular brand. That's about heels.
All right. So if I ask you, what's your favorite brand, and does that particular brand advertise?
Again, I just buy them when I see them, and they don't.
Okay. What stores do you like to shop at then? If you say your favorite shoe store.
Aldo.
Aldo? Okay. Is Aldo, did you know about Aldo by word of mouth, TV, internet, radio? How you know about their advertisements that they do serve?
Word of mouth, yeah.
Word of mouth. What is your favorite brand, and does this particular brand advertise? What's your favorite brand?
I don't have a favorite brand. I buy what's necessary, and that's about it.
Okay, what is the last thing you bought?
I can't think of a brand that I really like.
Maybe favorite product?
Favorite product? I mean, there's certain clothes I like, but they don't really advertise very much.
Okay. So how do you get wind of them? Is it more
Yeah,
internet?
exactly. It's more like word of mouth, frankly. I mean, so going to Barney's or something downtown. There's some jeans that I like there, and so I learn about the jeans there, and then I look them up online. So frankly, it's probably the internet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's probably not so much advertisements out in the world, but going on their website and noticing that I like the website design or something like that. You know what I mean?
So it's all about the layout.
It's the layout. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that digital marketing is coming well.
So there's actually one. It's not like a product, but Airbnb.
Okay.
It's a website where you can rent people's apartments all around the world for a period of time, and it's a gorgeously beautiful website.
Okay.
So it's that is what I find captivating, rather than an advertisement out in the world. But when I find a website that looks beautiful and it's really easy to use, that's what I like.
Okay, interesting. So if I was to ask you, does advertising affect your world point of view, or do you think the world affects advertising?
I think advertising affects the world.
And can you give me a little bit of background on why?
Yeah. Because we are constantly bombarded with material, and whether we realize it or not, it impacts what we're going to purchase, what we even realize we wanted, things like that. So because I saw somebody with Starbucks, right, then I want it, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Advertising definitely influences the world around us.
Okay, can you tell me the reason why you think that?
Everything is media. Everything is through media. We follow, we believe in it, especially black folks. We're the #1 consumers, so And you definitely follow what media tells us to do.
Well, it's probably both, right? I mean, can't it be both? You know what I mean?
I mean, it can, but if you had to make a choice,
Sure.
Nah, it's stick with that answer.
Yeah,
This is well. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you're right.
Well, I could be more specific though. Like, I think the world influences advertising, right? I mean, ultimately, the products need to be sold.
okay.
And then I'm going this way, and then advertising, I figure, comes second. That's not to say that advertising has an influence because people buy things because of advertising.
Right, exactly.
But yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, thank you for that information.
Yeah, no problem.
That was a great interview again, Ave, and nice to meet you.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck with the project.
All right, if you tell me your age and occupation, if you don't have
Age,
your name.
31.
Okay.
I'm a PhD student.
Okay.
What else? My name?
Yes.
First name is Joe.
Okay. What does advertising mean to you? Your personal opinion about advertising?
Advertising? Can I tell a story?
Yes.
So the other day when I searched online, I searched for some, traveling in the East Coast. And right after that, I opened my Facebook. I see an advertisement on Facebook exactly shows the page I just looked into. I was kind of pissed off.
Okay.
I don't want Facebook to know what I'm doing. That's my impression about advertisements right now. Because I'm a computer science student, so I kind of know what they're doing,
And how
underneath.
invasive it is into your privacy and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So it's just you feel that due to that they're like capturing your search research, you don't want them to really know what you really like, and they don't want it's too personal.
Yeah, travel is fine. What if I'm looking to porn,
Right.
right?
Right.
It's privacy. It's pretty private, right?
Yeah.
For me, it has to be like straight to the point. So when it comes to advertising, like tell me exactly what you're advertising. Like get straight. You know how most of the advertisement they extend it too long
Yeah.
and try to wonder. I'm just the type of person where I want like the main points, what's going on, basically.
Okay. How often do you notice advertisements, and what mediums do you notice them the most? Is it going to be internet, TV, radio?
More internet.
Internet.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said particular websites like Facebook is what you hit most, or
Google, Facebook, some video websites that when you open the video, the advertisements are on sidebars. Yeah, that's the most advertisements I have connected with.
I say very often, I'm not an avid TV watcher, but when I do watch TV, I pay attention to commercials. So I would say broadcast commercials is probably the best means of advertising for me.
what is one of your favorite brands, and does this particular brand advertise?
I don't know about that one. Brands? What do you like? Specific
I mean,
brands?
anything. You have a favorite clothes brand, favorite particular brand of maybe food or something?
I would say shoes.
Shoes?
I'm into shoes. Nikes.
Ah, okay. What was the last Nike product that you bought, and what got you to the level to buy it?
Running shoes.
Yeah, sure.
So I purchased a couple of running shoes. I would say like 2 weeks ago, just because they told me how. I've seen the commercials about it. I've seen the girls, like how they're fast, comfortable. So it got to me. Like that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have a favorite brand. I would say shopping, so anything that's related to clothing, they advertise to me via email, so yes.
Okay.
Last thing I bought online. What was that? A video connector on my Mac. So I just went to Amazon and bought it. So
Okay.
it has nothing to do with the advertisements because I know where to get it.
Okay. Now, so would you say advertising affects society, or would you say society affects advertising, and a little reason why?
I'd say both goes hand in hand. The advertising companies are trying to figure out what society likes and what's trending in society, so society actually dictates what they're going to advertise.
It's like chicken and eggs, right? Yeah, it's I don't think there is a final answer for that, but it's a mutual direction that they have impact on each other. Sometimes I really like the advertisement because I need something, but sometimes I hate it because it attacks my privacy.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Well, outstanding. Thank you again for that. My name is avai back, and I appreciate your time today.
No problem.
All right.
Okay, see you.
Should I look there? Sorry.
That's cool.
Okay. My name is Lauren. I am 28. I work here at Jackson Young Gallery as the private event manager and an art consultant. And I'm also an independent artist outside.
My name is Mike Orr. I'm 66 years old. Dartmouth graduate in economics. I'm a construction manager right now, a director of facilities and development for the Illinois Sports Facility Authority.
Mike, I'm 34 and I'm a manager for a studio. Of course.
I'm Becca, I'm 24. I'm a designer at an ad agency.
My name is Ennis Martin. Ennis Alexander Martin III is my full name. I was originally like a b-boy. I was born and raised in Chicago, b-boy and graffiti writer. I went from graffiti into illustration at some point. Okay. And I still get back and forth and dance and b-boy, but right now I'm a fantasy illustrator. Science fiction illustration done on wood, mostly considered like lowbrow, like the old LA style kind of maybe. But a lot of my stuff is at Jackson Jones Gallery, which is right down the street over here. But I work here at Brooklyn Industries, which is down the street from Jackson Jones Gallery. Right. So.
Well, I think it's a way to sort of promote something, right? You're promoting a product or an idea or, yeah, I don't know. I know like as an artist, I have to do some type of like marketing and advertising just either to promote myself or through my website or business cards, and even here at the gallery we've done a lot of advertising.
In my personal opinion, advertising is a hook. Advertising is a method and means of getting somebody's attention for something that they really don't need.
Okay. It gets me to like look at a product and be appealed by it, and convinces me whether I want it or not. Okay.
In my opinion, it's all about visual communication, especially as mine's more like a business-to-business sort of perspective, but just like how your business comes out to the consumer and to your audience, and how you portray yourself, and what kind of message you're sending to everyone about yourself. You know, whether it could be like you're quirky or you're cool or you're, like just really straightforward and business.
I knew her answer was going to be so much better than mine.
How often do you notice advertising, and where do you see it most? It be TV, internet, radio. From your perspective in your life, like,
I feel like internet's playing a bigger part in advertising because more people spend time on the computers as opposed to in front of a TV because everybody's on the go. They got your iPhones, you got your smartphones, and you got your tablet out, and whatever you're looking at, you can see a quick pop of advertising. Like you can be on YouTube. I think internet is like really pushing it right now. I think it's just one of the better means of advertising. Like big commercials, even then, like everybody's using the internet more now. Yeah. Like even film producers are using internet production more. Doing really high res quality like film and putting on the internet, and then people can watch on YouTube and get the fits.
Yeah. I mean, in the car, I drive a lot, so I hear a lot in the car on the radio. Obviously, they're all over TV, but now with different kinds of cable that people have, you can sort of fast forward through all of the commercials. They're trying to find ways to stop that from happening. And then obviously magazines, half of them are just filled with that.
I mean, I really appreciate good advertising, so I don't really have a favorite brand. I guess it just kind of depends on like what kind of new thing is out now, like what kind of new campaign is out now.
I kind of go in, and of course I like what I wear. I work at Brooklyn Industries, of course I'm a rep where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? But favorite brands, that's a tough one. There's so many that I like.
Could you name some?
I can name some. I like some of the stuff that Malblend puts out. Some of their stuff is really awesome. I like Levi's is pretty dope. I like some of their stuff. I just like denim. I like stuff that's like rugged wear. I still like Carhartt a little bit. I don't play with them as much as I used to, but like Carhartt just because like I'm a very active person, so I like stuff that like especially in the winter, like you need stuff that can take a beating. So.
And my last question, sir, is: do you think advertising affects society, or do you think society affects advertising?
I think that's a metamorphosis, so to speak. whereas society basically influenced it first, but then it overwhelmed the reality and just became another vehicle of deception and misinformation.
In your opinion, do you think society affects advertising? Or do you think advertising affects society?
I think it sort of goes both ways. I feel like now advertisers are more aware of like the society and like for instance like Urban Outfitters, they basically looked at people on the street and started making clothes based off of what they were seeing out there. So it was sort of reverse. So I feel like advertisers are doing that now too. They're trying to basically let the society maybe influence them a little bit more. But then obviously they influence us because they make up everything, sort of do and think.
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, you know, depending on what the people want at the time, it starts getting driven by what they're seeing, but then it evolves into something else. So I think it's more like they see something, and then when that affects them, then the advertisers, the people like coming up with the ads, start to play off of that as well. So it's almost a back and forth.
I agree with him, but I think it's actually more that advertising affects society or like kind of influences society, because I feel like before advertising there was never a need or never like this feeling that you need something that you don't really need, you know, so I feel like advertising created that, and that's where all of that comes from.
I think it's a little bit of both, because I guess if you work at a firm, I feel like people like try to fit the demographic. They gotta figure out what the crowd is wanting, what they're into, what's the trend. So people are like out doing their research and see what people are into. So they try to figure out or study the trend in order to set a trend. That's what I feel like. They'll see what's happening here, and then they try to set another one, like shift it up just a pinch.
Okay, okay. Honestly. All right, well, that's all the questions we had. Well, thanks
cool.
again.
Thank you. No problem. Anytime. Ennis, and your name?
Avai. Thank you, class, for briefly looking at my short story of what I think about advertisement and everyday city life is. What I learned is throughout the interview process is that a lot of people are really getting away from the TV aspect of things. As we know, it's still a digital marketing base, which is correlates with our readings that we had in class. It was fun doing real life data and real life footage, and it wasn't so much about the different races, it was more about the young and old demographic. That's what I've captured the most. Interviewing these people, the younger demographic tends to go towards internet base, and then the older demographic is really leaning towards some radio and a little bit of TV. As we know, digital media is going to be the new wave of advertising and overall basis that I enjoy doing this project, and I hope you guys enjoy watching as well. Thank you.